Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be tie-dyeing some face masks. So first things first, I just got home from work. I look run down as usual, but I need to change this shirt. Just like that, we're changed. Now, my job has generously donated me some white masks, but your girl wears makeup and white is boring. So today I'm going to be tie-dyeing some of these and we're going to see what we can get, what kind of look we can get. So let's get started. By the way, I would totally do this outside, but mosquitoes love my sweet, sweet southern blood. Some say it's as sweet as sweet tea, but I'm not going outside because of that, because last time I did that, I got ate up by mosquitoes, and I'm not trying to relive that in my life. So let's go and mix the dyes. Here we are on the floor of my kitchen. Of course, my animals are gonna be coming up to me and being curious about what I'm doing, so I'm gonna have to shoo them away. Go, get out of the kitchen. So I have for you here my little setup. Wait, let me show you up close. So here are my colors. I got this kit from Michaels and it was actually pretty expensive. It was like $17 and I thought that like this is all you got, but it also came with more pigment powder. I guess so you can intensify the color if you want, or you can make more bottles later, which I thought was really cool. I didn't know that. It has some gloves. And it also came with these rubber bands, which I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but I'm glad that those were in there. All right, so I'm gonna start tie-dyeing, and I'm just gonna do a voiceover for this part because it'll just be easier in editing and all of that, just to show you guys what I'm making and tell you why I chose to make that color or that combination.
So I started to put on my gloves and dye these one at a time, but I decided it would be smarter to place the rubber bands on all of them first and then dye them at the same time. So here I'm starting with the line pattern one, and then I struggled for like 5 minutes to try and make one of the spin patterns. It was harder to do because there isn't much fabric as there would be on like a t-shirt, for example, but it was possible. I did two because I wanted one that would be multicolor and one that would be in the colors of my company. And obviously the first one was more difficult than the second. I kind of got the hang of it, so it was easier to kind of put together. I then decided to do one that I'm calling a few pulls here and there. I did about 4 pulls and decided that my last mask would be a splatter paint mask because I just thought that would look cool, so I didn't put any rubber bands on that. So now I'm putting on my gloves to start the dyeing process, and I did the 4 pulls one first. I decided each little pull would be a different color, and I honestly was not sure at all how this would turn out. So it's kind of just like an experiment mask, and I knew I could re-dye it if I wanted to. Next I did the spin pattern one in green and yellow, which are my company colors. I added just 4 rubber bands to this one and did like a checker pattern dye. And then since I already had green dye on my gloves, I went ahead and did the line pattern in the same 2 colors, the green and the yellow. And now I'm just gonna let you guys watch because the last 2 are multicolor and they're pretty self-explanatory, so I don't think they need a voiceover.
Okay, I am still on the floor, but I have finished doing all of the face masks. These 2 are in the colors of my company, and I of course did some fun ones that are like multicolor, and then I did another multicolor one that's just like the first one I showed you, that's just pulled out or whatever. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masks. And now all we have to do is wait. I'm gonna let these sit in these baggies overnight, and when I come home from work tomorrow, I'm gonna take them out, wash out all the excess dye, do all of that stuff, and then probably wash them, and then I'll show you the final products. But now I have to clean all of this up. Also, just want to point out that I spent a lot of money when I could have just gotten a smaller kit, but there wasn't a lot of color selection in the smaller kits, so that's why I went for the bigger one. But I used this color the most, and this is all that I used out of it, and I have those extra powder packs. So I guess I'm just gonna store it, and maybe one day soon we'll tie-dye some more stuff. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's it for now. Okay, so first up we have the splatter paint one that I did, and the one where I just did a couple of little pulls. It looks kind of weird. I might just re-dye this. I have plenty of dye left, so I might, but that's the first batch. And this one turned out a lot better than I thought it would. This is the multicolored one that I use like the spin pattern on. And it took me forever to get it right, but it looks really good. I like it. Okay, this is in the green and yellow, which is my company, my employer colors. I love this one. This is another spinny one. It looks so good. I'm so happy about it. Yay! And here we have the last one. It's dripping, so I'm sorry, but this is the line pattern one, and this is also in the colors, and I really like it too. The camera is not doing this justice at all, by the way. To try on and rate my masks that have now been washed and dried, and then tell me your thoughts.
I like it.
What rating out of 10?
Out of 10? I don't know. Get like 7 or 8, because I have a pretty big head and face, and this like pretty much covers it without me having to like move it a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like that gray one, I have to like...
Well, these are all the same masks, so...
There you go, 7 or 8.
No!
Average score is a 8.
You have to take design in mind.
What?
We're talking about design.
too?
We're talking about design only, because these are all the same ones. Tell me what you think.
What is it supposed to be?
A swirl.
Where? Just kidding. Oh, there we go. I see it now. I like that one, yeah. I was looking at this side. It looks weird.
Okay, what's the rating out of 10?
Like a 2. No, just kidding. like an 8.
Okay. Here's your next one.
This one's plain, like me. I give it a 6.
Okay.
For some reason, this is my favorite.
Like that one the best?
10.
So
it's a Scully boy.
Where? Oh my gosh, that's insane. I just took the bottle and just went on it with different colors.
It's a Scully boy.
It does look like it. Like
even
there's
though you did it.
There's the eye sockets and nose and like the teeth.
He's not smiling because he's like...
Yeah, he's like that, yeah. Ooh, creepy. Next.
Ooh.
A line pattern.
I'm a line.
No.
That's patterned.
No.
A 7.
Last one.
This one's splashy. Another 7.
Yay!
See you in the next video. Bye!